What up, gang? It's LB the Realist. The mayor of San Diego, Todd Gloria, actually scrapped plans for what would have been San Diego's largest homeless facility. The proposed facility was actually an abandoned building off of Vine and Kettner. This building could have housed up to 1,000 beds, up to 1,000 homeless persons. Ironically, the plans fell through because of people who live and work nearby. One person even expressed his frustrations by saying that this would destroy the community. Which leads me into this. There are currently over 187,000 homeless persons in California alone. This is an increase of 8% since 2022. San Diego now has over 10,600 homeless people in the city, and that's actually a 3% increase from last year. So here's my predicament, and I'm trying so hard, so desperately to understand. If you're a person in San Diego and you tire of constantly, consistently stepping over homeless persons, stepping over human excrement, feces, urination, regurgitation, constantly having to maneuver around shopping carts and tents and trash in the streets, having to constantly and consistently smell the odors of such excrements, the constant drug use out in the open on most corners in downtown San Diego and other corners around the county. Homeless people with deep psychological issues that need help. Homeless people dealing with drug abuse and addiction. Homeless people that sometimes become aggressive and actually attack nearby residents while they're walking their dogs. This kind of stuff happens every single day. So my point is, knowing all of this information, how in the world could you possibly be against a homeless shelter housing these people and getting them off of the streets? That's the exact predicament we find ourselves in today. A plan for an abandoned building that could have housed over 1,000 people was scrapped because people who live nearby and people that work nearby didn't want it in their backyard. But yet, these are some of the same people that complain about the things I just outlined. So you don't want to see it, you don't want to smell it, you don't want to deal with it on your streets, but you also don't want to house these people. And just a FYI, I know exactly the building that they're referring to on Vine and Kettner. I used to work there. And let me tell you something. The homeless people are already there. They would literally be inside the building underground, and I would find them in closets. At one point in time, they even set up a whole encampment across the street at an adjacent lot. They were actually stealing electricity. So these people aren't going anywhere. I just told you homelessness went up in San Diego. Homelessness went up in California. This is only getting worse. And we still have people that are against homeless shelters. By the way, this abandoned warehouse is in an industrial area with not a lot of houses or homes nearby. It's across the street from a railroad track. There's practically nothing in the area until you drive down the street or go up the hill. And the people that live or work in the area are so against it, they were actually protesting with picket signs. So you're against homelessness, but you're also against housing the homeless. Make it make sense.